What is going on YouTube? It is another again. And first of all, obviously we are here on my main account. Little side note real quick. I did actually do a free multi on the free to play account, and I did get a copy of Marcinia. But right now we're gonna do just, one multi. Because, honestly, I think she's turning into, just appearance wise, she's turning into my favorite character. Um, but we're gonna talk about how much of a good unit I think she is. Nothing unless it's a fake out. Okay. Um, just discuss that I believe she's actually a pretty good unit, possibly best healer in the game. Go ahead and jump over to the arc. We'll go to interception and just do I'm gonna do level S just because why not. And we are going to run, obviously we're gonna run the two girls, Dorothy, A2, and then Marcinia, because of obviously the thumbnail of this video about A2 and Marcinia being, my opinion, probably the best duo in the game at the moment. I think they can give the bunnies a real run for their money. And then I also believe that, once we get the, do that and this. All right, so we use the Marcinia first and then A2 obviously, and then we're just doing this to see essentially how much damage that Marcinia is able to provide for A2. And then we got here again. Obviously, we can't run it as again, obviously. But because of this, we can see that the healing she's providing is 700,000 healing, which is freaking amazing. So, actually, probably thinking about it, we probably should have ran or done one burst entirely with the bunnies, then Marcinia. So we'll do that this coming time again real quick. But we could just take a look right here. We could see that, granted, A2's dead, but just how much damage she was outputting. And Marcinia is doing a boatload of healing, which I think is incredible. Obviously, an ideal setup is honestly probably this right here. Obviously, I don't have everything maxed out or fully invested as a lot of other people do. But the fact that we're able to get this much healing and provide A2 a lot of damage initially, I think is incredible. Again, keep in mind, obviously, my units are only max 130, 135, 134. So, you got to keep that in mind as well. So we'll go ahead and run this again, and we'll do what I was thinking initially. We'll run the burst effects. We'll go Dorothy. We'll go Marcinia, then A2, and then we'll do the bunnies. All right, we'll do Blanc just to see. So Marcinia, A2, doing a stupid boatload of damage, as you can see here. Just, oh my god. I think this is a very good bait character that ShiftF has provided. And I think, lately they have been killing it with these characters. So we'll go, obviously, Dorothy, Blanc, and then Noir. Because obviously we can't do A2 again. And just see just how much we're able to do. Okay, so everyone's dead. All right, so A2 did do a little bit more damage. Granted, we also had the Noir effect going, so all of our damage was boosted. But Blanca is actively healing right now. And granted, Marcinia is dead, but Blanca is just now doing more healing. So, it really is cut or dry. Should you summon from Marcinia? Honestly, there's two real camps with that. It's, do you want a waifu character? Do you want a meta character? Because I do think Marcinia is actually pretty good. Like I said at the beginning, I think character design wise, she's actually my favorite character in the game. So I might contemplate using a mileage ticket. I mean, just, and she's a teacher too. It's just, um, just all she's able to do. We'll take a look at her. So if we could take a look at her skills, everything is only level 4. Actually, that's another thing. I have all of her skills level 4, and then Blanc, I have her skills at 556, her burst at being 6. So, that you guys take that into account as well. But obviously at the moment, providing 7.96 of damage, or damage that you do, affecting all your allies as HP over 3 seconds is pretty good. Recover almost 21% of the maximum HP for everybody when you use the burst skill. And then the actual burst skill is, you stockpile HP. That's what the little green line is for. And you up to 20.27% of the caster's HP lasts for 10 seconds, as well as creating 15.2% of the caster's defense for 10 seconds for everyone. So she's very defensive orientated. I'm pretty sure it's over. Yes, yeah. See, supporter. So overall, very, very good character coming out between now and the October banner, as well as the obviously New Year's being in November. So if you want, I would say just try to get a copy. Obviously, if you have Blanc and Noir, because of how useful both of them are together, I would say possibly skip this banner. But out of a 10, I would probably give Marcinia actually probably like a 7, just by herself. So that's why I think she's so highly rated, is because Blanc by herself, I would actually probably give like a 5. But with Noir, Blanc easily goes up to like a 9 or an 8. So Marcinia, I think, just as a specific unit by herself, is a better healer than Blanc. But obviously, once you have Blanc with Noir, then that kind of like shifts the favor a little bit into Blanc's. But if you have A2 and you don't have both of the bunnies, and if you just have one, easily get Marcinia, because she easily helps out A2 tremendously. So that's gonna be all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all within the next video.